Hey guys, same shenanigans, just stepped out. It's Sunday, rising a little bit later than usual to come and catch this music through the trees. But yeah, it's a bit busy. I don't like it to be fair, but that's what I get for getting out of this time. There's the two most beautiful dogs in this park running around. I really want to show you guys, but if anyone took a video of my dog that I haven't got yet, I would actually come for them. Like, what are you doing, bro? Why? Protective over your dog you don't have. Quiet. Oh my god, they're stunning. Husky, I think. All white. And Alsatian. Is that an Alsatian? No, it's a shepherd. Oh my gosh, and they're just running like, oh, should I try it? Is it a sneaky one? I'm gonna say that's good enough that it wasn't close enough to the face for you to get facial recognition of what the dog is, who the dog is. Don't worry, Ben, we don't know his shoe, mate. We don't know his shoe. But yeah. Couple of things I want to tap on. I feel like I must have done a terrible... When I jump on these videos and just start chatting, it's like I really am just like streaming, I want to say, like in real time, like just what it's coming out. And there's medicine in that, because I often come out with things when I'm just blah 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 mode. It can be helpful. So things do come out a bit of mish and mash. I'm not out here saying I'm giving guru advice. But obviously, if there's a message there that points something out to you, that helps something resonate, that's a win. And whatever, like I get in a lot of comments, it's kind of like, I don't know, kind of like questioning or like talking about, oh no, this isn't good, you look really, like, it's not good for you to be in this state. And whatever it is, I know. I know, honey. And also about the PTSD. It's about, like, it does that, CPTSD, PTSD, that things can trigger that things can happen, that we can have PTSD without what others would call life-changing events. I don't know the best way to put it, because the term's always offensive to those, you know, that are going to be offended. Really wasn't trying to dismiss that in the video. I'm just trying to share from my world, my perception. Like everybody's experience of PTSD is different, and I'm kind of speaking from my, you know, not as in terms of a fact of this is a general for PTSD, but this is my experience, because that's all I can really go from. And take what you want from that. Again, I'm not mad at them kind of messages. I feel like it's educational as it is. And also I'm aware that my ego gets offended when I'm being talked to like a novice. And I'm like, no, you think I know that, bro? You don't think I know that? You don't think I'm doing this, like, very consciously aware of what I'm doing and what I'm putting out? And that I'm actually consciously choosing to put out the messy, the rambly, the open and raw and authentic kind of energy. That it's real. So there's no need to worry, folks. I go through this a lot. I go through this on a daily. I'm very good at processing my emotions, and also know that it takes me a while to get into processing. And I think it's nice to capture each part. And, you know, it's like from one day I'll be sitting there looking a certain way in despair, and a few days or a week or whatever, maybe a month, whatever it is later, you'll see me in a whole different place, and it will go up and down like that. And I don't see that as going backwards, and I don't see that as unhealed, and I don't see that as like any person, any coach, any healer that isn't having a bad day in life, or isn't going through deep emotions or struggles, or hitting rock bottom, or a complete mess, or having some kind of unconscious spill, or falling into victim mindset. It's like anyone that's really a mentor, and a good mentor, has the ability to get up off the floor, and to hold space for those that are on the floor. If I was always up, always looking shiny, big crown, full face of makeup, doing my readings, speaking about love and light, I'm sure a lot of people would be attracted to that, to the visual, to the image. Maybe things would move a bit quicker, whatever. That's not what I'm here for. I do that, I enjoy that, it's part of it. But even if there's just one person that is going through this, that this can shed a light on, then that is really what I'm here for. Because what I would have given to see somebody else in my mess, when I thought there was something so wrong, because no one around me was in that. So I feel like it is it is what I want to do, is divine. And I'm also aware that I am attracting the kind of comments that I don't want, that kind of take away from the intention of the video, because I'm still working through my own intentions, and because there's still some part of me that either needs a validation, or is uncertain, or has some kind of self-doubt, and being questioned actually just pushes me further into my truth, because I sit in that questioning for a second, and then I'm like, please, my knowing, I come back to the knowing. So yeah. But in terms of the PTSD and ADHD, I did have a message about, thought I said ODHD. I think that's definitely my accent. My strange voice changes. But no, ADHD, AUDHD, and PTSD, CPTSD. Just because somebody has one thing doesn't mean they don't have the other. And even in terms of the PTSD, I don't know how the best way to explain it. Again, political, someone's going to say something. Okay, how do we say this? In terms of a big physical life-changing event or something, I don't know. Because it's like everybody's trauma, just because something seems more traumatic to the eye doesn't mean that the level of trauma in the body is any different in certain situations. Like, we'll be like, oh, you never went through what I went through, like it wasn't as bad as what I went through. And maybe on paper, like if you was watching a film, it would look a lot more dramatic, but the impact on somebody's being, mind, body, emotion, soul, spirit, is much more to do with the person than the thing that happened, and the accumulation of life events beforehand, and the way that we are, the way we relate to things, the way we're affected by things, the way we process things, the meaning we give to things, the support we have before, the support we have, like there's so many different things, and I do, like, I'm somebody that's experienced both sides of that, in terms of someone commented about you don't have to have anything bad happen, I think the word was, to have PTSD, and it's like I have the PTSD from nothing bad happening, and I have the PTSD from something bad happening, and I have ADHD. So it's a complexity. I'm aware of what's a panic attack and what's a meltdown. It's very similar, but there is a difference. In the moment, it's felt if you really tune in. And sometimes it's a bit of mix of both, and it can be really hard. And that, like, yeah. But in terms of like, you can have it from without something bad happening. Like, that word bad is kind of the thing, because it's like, like, what is bad, you know? That is really the thing. It's like, what's bad to one isn't necessarily bad to another. Something minor to one maybe isn't minor to another. Depends how you feel about it. 10/22. Like, somebody's relationship ended, and like, that's like an actual death. Like, you're grieving an actual life, an existence, a person, a thing. Oh my god, so crazy. I'm actually tripping out. I'm in the park doing this video, and I just see my mother from across the other side, and it's so strange because this is the first time she's ever come to the park on her own without me, and I know it's her because I can see her pink Nike tick on over there from afar. I'm going to try and get her there. Yoo-hoo! I'm going to walk around and meet her as soon as she knows I'm here, because it's the only place I ever am, because to get some air. But yeah, so that was great to see. I'm so shocked she's there. What a lovely little surprise of a Sunday. But yeah, like, someone could go for a breakup and it could be really crazy. They could be in bed for like months and years, and somebody could be up and on with their day the next day. Somebody could have a car accident and be in bed for years. Somebody could be up and going the next day. Like, it just depends. And getting up and getting going doesn't mean that the trauma's been processed as well, because it's going to start something else now. Just don't talk, mate. Just don't talk. Right, I'm going to go and check on. Let's go and say hello. Hey. Hello. What a lovely surprise. Sun's breaking through. Yeah, so I'm going to continue to post my mess, and one of the reasons is because I need it. Like, especially with abuse and things, like, I was made to feel so hideous, so worthless, so just, you know what I mean? It was such a thing, but it's like so liberating for me to show up on my worst day and really not care that whoever sees me from the past, whoever sees me from the future, whoever like what might judge me, whatever, I really don't care. That is like my biggest breakthrough. To be rolling out in public looking like this, haven't brushed my hair, no makeup, hood on, it just wouldn't have been a thing. And I know people roll around like this all the time, but my programming was not this. Like, no, like, going to the shop, I need a full face of makeup to even face to face the public, the society. Hours of anxiety, masking, having to fit in places, and just to let all that weight go is the most beautiful blessing of my life so far. And I get excited about sharing that, because it's like, come on, ladies, you know, you don't have to front for no one. And anyone that you have to, like, that can't handle you on your worst day, like, really doesn't deserve to know you. delete the number, bruh.